House of the Dragon, Season 1, Episode number 8. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to next week's episode of House of the Dragon. And my God Almighty, am I super excited for it, man. Last week's episode, absolutely insane. Obviously, we had a lot of stuff go down throughout the episode. Vhagar has switched sides, so to speak. Daemon and Rhaenyra are officially married. Lenore is not dead, but he is gone. And, you know, everyone does think he's dead. So I'm kind of curious as to how that's going to affect the story, if that's ever going to come back into play or what. But last week's episode was insane, man. I love how well everything looks for the dragons, man. The CGI and everything. Like, Vhagar looked amazing last week. You know what I mean? All the different shots we had of him flying. And just kind of, even on the ground when Aemon was first kind of approaching him to try and claim him, right? Like, they did such a good job with it. And all the dragons look fantastic, but I don't know, man. Vhagar last week just looked absolutely amazing. Definitely, like I said before, the dragons, one of my favorite parts of the show. But regardless, we're here to next week's episode. Aemon, he lost an eye. Kind of curious if we're going to come back to that too, you know, if Alicent's going to still try and take one of Rhaenyra's kids' eyes or not. Obviously, we still got Viserys, who is on his way out. That man does have both feet in the grave. He is laying in his casket at this point. So I said it last week. I'm going to say it again. I'll be super surprised if he makes it out of this episode alive, man. But guys, before we do get into this, I do want to say I am coming off a cold, so if I'm not, you know, as hyped up or, you know, I sound a little bit different, that's why I am still a little bit sick. But I had to come out here and record for you guys. You know, I didn't get a chance to record all week, but we still here, baby. So I'm going to stop wasting time. We're going to go ahead. We're going to hop into this episode. Before we do, I do ask if you guys are new to the channel, you do hit that subscribe button, comment down below what you guys want to see next, man, and drop a like on the video for your boy. For reaction to be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes. You guys want to check that out. Link in the description down below. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to hop into this episode. Kind of curious too if we're going to have any more time jumps. I mean, I'd be really surprised if we do. You know, we've had a lot throughout the show, but after that massive time jump, bro, I don't see us doing any more, man. You know, I was kind of like, the time jumps at first were surprising to me, but, you know, I was okay with it. But then we did the massive time jump, and that one kind of threw me for a loop. But I feel like I'm settling into all the characters again. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. When they did the massive time jump, did it kind of throw you for a loop too? Because I feel like I was kind of attached to some of the other characters. Which I know, I guess technically they are the same characters, right? But, I mean, so much has changed. So many new characters and stuff like that. I just feel like the massive time jump kind of threw me for a loop. But I'm adjusting now. Let's see where we're starting out today.
It's been near 6 years since I last saw my lord husband, Maester.
Another time jump.
In the fighting, his neck was slashed by a courser's dagger. He fell overboard into the sea. The wound was severe. Much blood was lost. But the greater concern is the fever that followed.
The ravens came in from...
Evenfall, Princess.
Lord Corlys.
The sea snake is strong.
No doubt. And yet I have seen blood fever overcome men half his age. I am the sea snake's own blood. The closest kin he has left.
Be careful, good brother.
Supposed to be Rhaenyra's kid, right?
Driftmark is mine by all rights. And while I should like your support, I do not need it.
Another fight for the throne, man.
My cousin the king would have your tongue for this.
But it's not a king who sits the Iron Throne these days, good sister. It's a queen.
Alicent's the one who's in charge. Is that what he meant by that? Because I know it ain't Rhaenyra. Or is it? I mean, they said, what, it was 6-year time jump? And I mean, I guess her whole reason for getting married to Daemon was so people wouldn't challenge her claim as much, right? So maybe she is queen now. Maybe her dad did die, but I doubt it. Maybe Alicent just kind of running things since Viserys has been laying in his grave, essentially. Oh, bro, the time jumps, man. What is this? Oh, a dragon egg? Oh, shit. Daemon? Did his dragon lay those eggs?
Maester Kesimadas, Sir Mastas, and Drift Markot, Abrasma Bela.
This is about Lord Corlys dying, or on his way out anyway.
Maester?
Quesi misnaxion Aegon undas.
Aegon ordered that the tree should be killed.
Felled. It is a related word. I don't expect you to learn High Valyrian in a day, Jace. Unless you're planning to depose your own mother, you have plenty of time to study.
He's supposed to be the one who takes the seat at Driftmark, though, no?
He means to call into question Luke's legitimacy. And by extension, Jace, and by extension, my own claim to the throne.
Vaemond cares only about Driftmark.
Rhaenys flames a cord. Surely she cannot be planning to back him.
No.
She believes we had her son killed so that we might marry.
Yes. And yet she's taken Baelor to ward.
Yes, it's Laena's memory she honors. She has no love for us.
To King's Landing, then.
Yeah, so I guess Alicent is the one running shit, huh? Her dad's probably just on his deathbed.
Welcome back, Princess.
Lord Caswell?
And the extent to which we exploit those is contingent on the harbour master's receipts, of which, the symptoms have requested.
Otto back up in that bitch.
Your guests have arrived, Your Grace.
I trust they've been welcomed as befits their station.
As you instructed, Lord Hound.
It was my understanding Lord Corlys wished for his grandson, Lucerys, to succeed him as Lord of the Tides.
The boy has been raised most of his life away from Driftmark. Can he command a fleet?
Ability does not alter his claim.
We shall hear Princess Rhaenyra's petition along with those of the other claimants on the morrow. I do beg your pardon, my lords. I must greet our guests.
Dude, it's so crazy thinking back to, you know, the first episode, second episode, when they were so young and stuff, how far they've come, you know, Alicent and her. It's crazy. Man, look at him. Oof. I told you this dude was literally laying in his casket.
Who goes there?
Father. It's me. I'm here with Daemon.
Help me up.
I wonder how he feels about them two being married. We never even got to see his reaction to it, huh?
There is a petition to decide upon the succession of Driftmark and the heir to the Driftwood throne.
Listen to Notto. See to all that business now.
No, brother, you are to affirm your position for Lucerys, to be Corlys Velarion's successor.
Something happened to Lord Corlys.
Yeah. He's just not there, man. God, bro, he is fucked up bad, man. Dude, I don't know how he can survive like that, bro. I would have been like, put me out of my misery. I'm ready to go.
Who is that?
Father, this is Aegon.
Aegon.
And this is Viserys.
How many kids did they have?
That is a name. Fit for a king. I'm sorry.
You can tell it's hard for Daemon to see him like that too, man.
My tea.
Tea. This?
Yes.
What is it? That ain't just any old tea, huh? I was thinking maybe it was like some painkillers, something to sedate him, make it a little easier, but the way Daemon made that face.
I understand you found yourself in some trouble.
I was fetching the princess's wine and I put it on his table. And when I turned, I didn't see him. I asked him to stop. Your Grace, he did.
Did he rape her? She's talking about Aegon?
I haven't told anyone.
You told Sir Eric and Talia and now me.
Mm.
They might think you were trying to besmirch the prince, or worse, that you're the sort of girl that might have enticed him in the first place.
I wasn't dreaming or anything another word to anyone. Your Grace, it's the swear of my life.
Bro, it's so tense. I feel like she's just gonna kill her.
Get up. Aegon!
What is it?
What is it? What is it? What is it? That's all you can say for yourself. Diana. The serving girl. The girl, Aegon, the one you sent fleeing from your company.
Oh, it was just harmless fun. She didn't need to go get upset about it.
Think of the shame on your wife. On me.
Oh, he's married?
I did not ask for this. I've done everything you've asked me to. And I try so hard, but it will never be enough for you or Father.
Try so hard? I ain't never seen this dude try in his life. I mean, we haven't seen a ton of him, but shit.
It's been so long since we were granted the joy of your presence.
Yep, that cut. Was that the last time they saw each other?
For the king's suffering, did the maesters also prescribe the removal of Targaryen heraldry and the installation in its stead of various statues and stars?
The emblems of the Seven serve only to guide us on an uncertain path, to remind us of a higher authority.
Which authority will sit in judgment of my son's claim on his own inheritance?
That would be mine. And the hands.
Her and her dad. God damn, bro. It's so crazy. Again, thinking back to, you know, episode 1 and shit, how much shit has turned. Like, Rhaenyra, she is heir to the throne, but she has no power right now compared to Alicent. He looks so much older than Aegon. Even though he's the younger brother, right?
I don't give a shit about Tawnies. Nephews, if you come to train.
Bro, he looks so much older than all of them. He was like the same age as Jason them, no?
The next Lord of the Tides will be deeply in your debt, your grace, as will Driftmark, in all its strength.
I like the different camera shots, man. Be some shit if Lord Corlys didn't even end up dying after all this.
Might I speak to the princess alone, Rhaena? You intend to advocate for yourself?
Yeah.
This is no fair proceeding. It is a trap. Set by the Queen in the Hand, I'd wager, to proclaim my son illegitimate.
Yet you did worse than that with Laenor.
Of course everyone thinks they killed him. Her and Daemon.
I did not order his death. Nor was I complicit in it, I swear this to you.
I mean, she's not lying. They faked it and they were a part of it, but she didn't kill him or have him killed.
But tomorrow the High Towers land their first blow. They force you to your knees. And I must stand alone.
Yeah, I mean, she thinks she thinks she killed her son, you know. Nothing she says or does is gonna change that unless she tells her the truth. You know, I thought maybe she was gonna be like, I'll tell you where Laenor is. He's not really dead or something. You know, but I don't even know if she really knows where he is at this point, because it's been 6 years. Like, even though she knows where he went originally, he could be anywhere at this point, right? I feel like Rhaenyra's just been chasing circles, you know, barely surviving every single time she makes one of these little deals. Like, if you do this for me, I'll do this and this and this and this for you. And every time it comes to something new, she's barely hanging on by a thread every single time, man. She's made some bad choices. Like, just think, had she never slept with Kristen Cole, Alicent and her probably would have never been on bad terms. Because the shit with Otto would have never happened.
If you wish me to bear it, then defend me. And my children.
He been doing that his whole life, man.
Bring milk of the poppy.
God, bro. His body's just eating itself.
We gather here with the grim task of dealing with the succession of Driftmark. As Hand, I speak with the King's voice on this and all other matters. The Crown will now hear the petitions. Sir Vaemond of House Velaryon.
We already know who Otto's gonna side with.
I have spent my entire life on Driftmark defending my brother's seat. I am Lord Corlys' closest kin, his own blood.
If you cared so much about your house's blood, Sir Vaemond, you would not be so bold as to supplant its rightful heir. No, you only speak for yourself and for your own ambition.
You'll have chance to make your own petition, Princess Rhaenyra.
And we all know about your kids, Rhaenyra.
I could cut my veins and show it to you, and you still wouldn't recognize it. This is a matter of blood, not ambition. I place the continuation of the survival of my house and my line above all.
Princess Rhaenyra, you may now speak for your son, Lucerys Velaryon.
If I am to grace this fast with some answer, I will start by reminding the court that nearly 20 years ago in this very...
Is this her dad? Yeah, look at this motherfucker.
King of the Andals, and the Rhoynar, and the First Men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms, and protector of the realm.
Look, they're terrified, man. I get it's a big deal that he's coming here because he's gonna be the one to make the decision, but like shit, you see him coming in with that entrance, you're expecting something else. You see him walking and you're like, God damn, bro, that motherfucker about to fall into his grave. He's coming out to protect his daughter, though. Bro, he's been doing that his entire life, man. Like, I kind of feel bad for him because Rhaenyra's just done some dumb shit and he just always stands by her, you know?
We'll be fine.
He has to make the climb himself, man. Bro, his body is literally rotting alive.
I said I'm fine.
His brother.
Come on.
He'll take help from his brother. That's the thing, man. I like Daemon's character because he really does care about his family, you know? He always has.
I must admit my confusion. I do not understand why petitions are being heard over a settled succession.
It was ever my husband's will that Driftmark pass through Selenor to his true-born son, Lucerys Velaryon. As a matter of fact, the Princess Rhaenyra has just informed me of her desire to marry her sons Jace and Luke to Lord Corlys's granddaughters, Baela and Rhaena.
She's taking the deal.
I hereby reaffirm Prince Lucerys of House Velaryon is heir to Driftmark, the Driftwood throne, and the next Lord of the Tides.
Some shit's about to happen, man.
That is no true Velaryon.
He's gonna
And
say.
certainly
Yeah.
no nephew of mine.
Go to your chambers, you have said enough.
It's not really his kid. Everyone knows it.
You no more than the second son of Driftmark.
You may run your house as you see fit, but you will not decide the future of mine. My house survived the doom, and 1,000 tribulations besides. I will not see it ended on the account of this
bastard.
Her children are bastards!
Yep. There it is.
And she is a whore.
I mean, he's not wrong.
We'll have your tongue for that.
He can keep his tongue.
Disarm him!
Many.
Call the maesters!
Father?
Oh my god. Bro, that was a clean ass cut. Holy hell. Oh my god, that was such a clean cut, bro. He said he can keep his tongue. I did not expect that. That was insane, bro. Daemon, I mean, I figured something like that was coming. I mean, not like that. You know, I figured some shit was gonna go down, but I didn't expect him to just in the camera to cut like that, bro. Oh my god. Holy shit. Dude, I kind of feel bad for him, man, because I mean, he's not wrong, you know, he told the truth. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of feel for Vaemond, man.
How good it is to see you all tonight. Together.
May the Mother smile down on this gathering with love. May the Smith mend the bonds that have been broken for far too long. And to Vaemond Velaryon, may the gods give him rest.
Daemon's face, man, he's like, yeah, alright.
My grandsons, Jace and Luke, will marry their cousins, Baela and Rhaena, further strengthening the bond between our houses.
You do know how the act is done, as you...
Bro, Aegon's so annoying.
You can play the gesture if you wish, but hold your tongue before my betrothed.
The faces most dear to me in all the world, yet grown so distant from each other.
I mean, a lot has happened, man. face probably all eaten up, huh? Oh shit, whole ass eye is gone.
My own face is no longer a handsome one, if indeed it ever was.
Jesus. How's this dude alive?
Let us no longer hold ill feelings in our hearts. The crown cannot stand strong if the House of the Dragon remains divided.
Bro, like his whole ass cheek.
If not for the sake of the crown, and for the sake of this old man who loves you all so dearly.
Viserys really has always been trying to play all sides, keeping everybody together this whole story, you know, no matter how many time jumps we have.
I wish to raise my cup to Her Grace the Queen. I love my father, but I must admit that no one has stood more loyally by his side than his good wife.
She's trying to be the bigger person here.
She has tended to him with unfailing devotion, and for that she has my gratitude.
We have more in common than we sometimes allow. I raise my cup to you and to your house. You will make a fine queen.
Are we seeing some bridges being mended here? We're gonna see some of these issues kind of fade away. I feel like Daemon's always been kind of chill, right? He's never really held any grudges or nothing, to be honest. Oh no. What is Aemon gonna do?
I regret the disappointment you're soon to suffer.
Jesus.
But if you ever wish to know what it is to be well satisfied, all you have to do is ask.
Aemon's such a little bitch, bro. Or Aegon, not Aemon. Bro, I'm so surprised how much older Aemon looks than Aegon.
To Prince Aegon and Prince Aemond, we have not seen each other in years, but I have fond memories of our shared youth. And as men, I hope we may yet be friends and allies. To you and your family's good health, dear uncles.
Some people trying to be the bigger person. He's gonna dance with her. Show her some respect a little bit, unlike Aegon's doing to his betrothed. Let her have some fun. Everybody's laughing, having a good time, man. This is what Viserys wanted. Is he gonna die here? Die happy? This is sad, dude. I really feel for Viserys. Like I said, I feel like he's always been kind of trying to play sides and keep peace throughout the story. You know, on all fronts.
Final tribute to the health of my nephews. Jace. Luke.
Bro, something's about to happen.
Each of them handsome, wise, strong. Come, let us drain our cups to these three
bastards.
Strong boys.
I dare you to say that again.
Why? Do you not think yourself strong?
Damn.
Go to your quarters. All of you go, now.
What is Daemon gonna do?
It's best, I think, if we go back to Dragonstone.
You've only just arrived.
They're getting close again, man. Maybe they're gonna bury the hatchet. It'd be good if they could get on the same page, man. Fix that. Fix those issues, you know? God, bro. Oh, he is so fucked.
No more.
Oh, he's about to die, man. Yeah, bro, he's dead, bruh. Jesus, man, what an episode, bro. House of the Dragon, Season 1, Episode 8 is in the books, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god, dude, the effects for Viserys were just absolutely incredible, man. Like, it was so uneasy to look at his face, man. Looking at his little, like his fucking cheek, you could literally see straight through it, man. His eye being completely gone, how pale he was, how skinny he was, like all the, dude, they did such a good job with it. It felt so uneasy just seeing how messed up he truly was, man. You know, like, obviously, I think since what, episode 6? I think since the time jump. Well, since the big time jump, right? Because we've had a ton of time jumps. Another 6-year time jump this episode, man. But he's been looking pretty rough ever since the big time jump. And this episode was like after another 6 years, like to think he survived 6 more years from last episode, bro. Last episode, he already looked extremely bad. He survived 6 more years like that, bro. And then obviously here he died at the end, man. I figured he was gonna die, you know. I was surprised he made it to the end of last episode. Never mind another 6 years and to the end of this one, bro. Like that dude been laying in his grave for a minute. But so now he's finally dead. Is Rhaenyra gonna actually become queen? Or are we gonna see some trifling shit from Alicent and them? Because obviously it seems like Alicent and her are kind of, you know, getting on the same page again, forgiving each other. Because when you think about it, man, thinking back, like had she never slept with Criston Cole, right? Otto would have never got found out or whatever. Well, actually, because originally it was with Daemon, right? And that's what he had originally had found out about. And then she did go to Crystal, and then Criston went to Alicent, yada yada yada. But had she never got with Daemon or Criston, none of this would have ever happened. You know, things would have been so much different because Otto would have never got kicked out. Alicent would have never got upset with her. Like, the story would have changed so much, man. And it's just like, bro, I feel like Rhaenyra's made so many bad decisions, bro. Like, Viserys has always tried to keep the peace between everybody, I feel like. Now, you could argue that when he made the choice to make Rhaenyra, you know, his heir, but still, like, he's always tried to keep the peace, man, and he just wanted peace and happiness, bro. And it was cool to see it at the dinner for a little bit, but you knew it wasn't gonna last. You know, Aemond, Aegon, both of them fucking assholes. Especially Aegon, bro. Aegon's a little dick. He just likes to instigate shit all the time, man. It's so annoying to see, but Aemond looks so much older than him now. Like, he was younger than him originally, and obviously he still is younger, but he just looks so much older. You know, obviously they changed actors for both of them because we had a 6-year time jump. But dude, he looks so much older than him now. And I know people kind of age differently and, you know, develop differently, so to speak. But he looks a lot older than his brother now, man. And I guess, you know, we see he is more focused on training and stuff like that. So that could be why. Whereas Aegon is kind of just fucking around doing his own thing. But, man. Episode 9 is up next. Viserys is gone. I think episode 9 is going to be a big one. Just like with the Game of Thrones, I think we're going to stick to that same episode 9 being the fucking insane one. I think the finale is going to be good too, but episode 9, I think we're going to see some crazy, crazy shit, bro. Seeing Daemon fucking slice off Vaemon's head was absolutely insane, dude. It was such a clean cut. It was literally just one slice, perfect cut, and that was it, bro. Like, I figured Daemon was gonna kill him the second he said that, but I didn't expect it to just happen like that, bro. I expected, like, I really don't know what I expected. I just didn't expect that. You know what I mean? Like, that was a crazy fucking moment. That was a crazy fucking moment, but absolutely amazing episode. I loved it, dude. Again, these time jumps, I'm just not used to seeing these massive time jumps, bro, and it's kind of throwing me for a loop, but I don't mind it. You know, I feel like it's definitely different. Like, I'm trying to think of a show that does this or that has done this before, you know, where we have, how many time jumps have we had? We've had a time jump all but like 2 episodes, right? We've had like 5 or 6 time jumps, and they've been pretty significant time jumps, man. Like, this episode was a 6-year time jump, bro. You know, and the other time jump we had, I don't remember exactly how long it was, but it had to have been at least like, what, 10 years? 15 years, something like that, man. It's just absolutely crazy, but I'm loving the show. I'm excited to see what we have in store for next week. But guys, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. Like always, if you guys did enjoy this reaction video, make sure to leave a like if you guys are new to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Full reaction to be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes. You guys want to check that out. Link in the description down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. What is going on, everybody? I hope you guys all did enjoy that video you just checked out. If you did, make sure to drop a like and comment down below. What is movie or TV series that you guys would like to see me react to next? Want to give a couple quick shout outs to some of my highest tier supporters over on Patreon, man. Shout out to the homie That's So Gordo, the homie Silas Kane, and the homie Alexander Collins. I appreciate your guys' insane support, man. If you guys want to join the Patreon family, link is on screen right now as well as in the description down below. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.